Donald Trump's advisors are absolutely pissed at him that he basically let President Biden take the offense and capture the narrative surrounding the debates. Donald Trump had previously acted like a tough guy and said, anytime, anywhere, any place, I'm willing to debate. And then on Wednesday morning, President Biden did like a sneak attack, made this video mocking Donald Trump, saying, all right, tough guy, you said you want to debate anytime, anywhere, any place. Let's do it. I'll give you 2 chances to do this debate because I beat you in 2020. And we can even do the debate on Wednesdays because I hear you're free on Wednesdays, referring to the fact that Donald Trump has off from his criminal trial on Wednesday. Donald Trump then responded immediately and said, let's get ready to rumble. I'll accept. Then President Biden immediately put out 2 posts, one saying, I got an invite from CNN June 27th, anytime, anywhere, any place, I'll be there. I got another invite from ABC Tuesday, September 10th, anytime, anywhere, any place, I'll be there. And then Donald Trump had to respond because he said anytime, anywhere, any place. And at first he said, I'm ready to do it. Let's go. I'm ready to rumble. But then Donald Trump realized, oh crap, what did I just get myself into? And now all of the MAGAs and Donald Trumps and everyone in Donald Trump's world are whining that he made a really bad deal by agreeing to have these debates on CNN and on ABC, and that there won't be audiences to cause distractions, and the mic gets cut off after the answers are complete. Basically, all of the things that Donald Trump used because he's not a good debater to cause like distraction and just to create all of these issues in 2016 and what he tried to do in 2020. President Biden eliminated it so we can actually hear the views of the candidates. And when you actually get to hear the views, Donald Trump's is wannabe fascism and weird versus President Biden's pro-democracy messaging. So President Biden struck the best deal possible. Donald Trump struck the worst deal possible. And Donald Trump's now trying to, as I predicted, wiggle out of the deal. I've always said I never thought Donald Trump was going to debate. Even when he said, let's get ready to rumble, I put out the video saying, yeah, I just don't think he's going to debate. He's a coward. Oftentimes his team will say, oh, he's going to testify. He's ready to go. He's so strong. And then he always comes up with some excuse to pull out. But now President Biden sees the upper ground and sees the narrative. I'm ready to go. Okay, we're debating. Let's do it. I love this post from Patriot Takes that goes, MAGA people are whining about the debates. They claim this guy got a raw deal, and it's the cover, Trump, the art of the deal. And that's the thing. Donald Trump makes the worst deals over and over again. Now, Donald Trump made a post, and this is where he's starting to go back on his word. And this is what I said. He's going to start making excuses about why he can't have a debate. And here is his initial kind of salvo at doing that by saying, I accept that we will have a debate on Fox, and I am ready to do this. Is what it says. Please let this truth serve. What? Please let this truth serve to represent that I hereby accept debating crooked Joe Biden on Fox News. The date will be Wednesday, October 2nd. The host will be Brett Baer and Martha McCallum. Thank you, DJT. As our editor-in-chief, Ron Filipkowski, said, not how it works. That ain't happening. Fox dedicated their network to undermining and destabilizing our constitutional republic by airing conspiracies and conspiracy theorists after 2020, resulting in a $787 million settlement, and shows that they are not a legitimate news organization. Go pound sand. And with Fox hosts attending Donald Trump's trials, literally coordinating with Donald Trump to circumvent his gag order in a criminal case, providing multiple primetime free infomercials for Trump, Hannity conspiring behind the scenes to cover up Trump's crimes with witness tampering. Fox is part of the Trump campaign and not neutral. And by the way, you said anytime, anywhere, any place. It's going to be 2 places. CNN in June, and then you're going to have ABC in September. They're going to be real journalists asking questions. What President Biden realized is what Hillary Clinton said back in 2016 about Donald Trump being so easy to bait. And if you could bait him with a tweet, just imagine what our enemies and world leaders could do to him, she said, but now we know did do to him. And President Biden knew he could bait him like that. Play this clip.
Donald Trump lost 2 debates to me in 2020. And since then, he hadn't shown up for debate. Now he's acting like he wants to debate me again. Well, make my day, pal. I'll even do it twice. So let's pick the dates, Donald. I hear you're free on Wednesdays.
Now, this is from CNN, and they are saying that Trump's, as I mentioned at the outset, Trump's advisors are livid that Donald Trump agreed to this, and that now President Biden has the offensive here. Well, watch what they say. Play this clip.
To give an overall view here, talking to Trump's senior advisors and those in his orbit, they're a little bit irked right now. The fact that Joe Biden somehow took over the debate narrative, despite the fact that Donald Trump has been really using this as a narrative at all of his campaign rallies. He's been up on stage with an empty podium next to him, no one there, saying, come debate me. He's often said, I will debate anywhere, anytime. This has been kind of a rallying cry for Donald Trump and for some of his top advisors. Now, what we saw today was Joe Biden really taking control of the narrative, and now Donald Trump trying to take it back. So after we saw this announcement from Biden, after Donald Trump had accepted these 2 debates, he then got on Truth Socials to say he was going to accept a 3rd debate at Fox on October 2nd. So this is Truth Social here. Well, the Biden campaign is saying, well, you already agreed to our terms. That's not happening. They wrote the actual statement was President Biden made his terms clear for 2 one-on-one debates, and Donald Trump accepted those terms. No more games, no more chaos, no more debate about debates. We'll see Donald Trump on June 27th in Atlanta if he shows up. This is all.
By the way, here's Donald Trump's former aide, Alyssa Farah Griffin. Here's what she has to say. Play this clip.
I think it's critical that they do have these roadblocks in place. Yeah. Cutting off the mics is the most important, or it can just descend into absolute chaos. Yeah. And I'd remind folks, I've been for debates always. I understand he's ridiculously unfit for office, but this is for the Americans, whether we understand
for
it or
us,
not,
yes.
who are undecided still. They need to see it. They need to hear it. They need answers to questions. I think it's good for democracy.
I think it's.
If you thought houseplants were just for decoration, think again. NeoPX from NeoPlants brings science and nature together to create a living, air-purifying powerhouse for your home. NeoPX is the world's first plant microbiome system bioengineered to purify the air in your home. Indoor air can be up to 5 times more polluted than outdoors, mainly due to harmful pollutants called VOCs, or volatile organic compounds, that are constantly emitted indoors from thousands of common household products like furniture, paint, cosmetics, and more. NeoPX was invented by PhD scientists to target 3 of the most harmful VOCs found in your home, and is up to 30 times better than a regular houseplant at fighting indoor air pollution. It is based on 5 years of research and development to enable NeoPX to capture and recycle VOCs into useful matter like sugar and amino acids. Every month, you just pour the bioengineered formula called Power Drops onto the plant's soil to supercharge NeoPX's air pollution capacity. NeoPX comes with a self-watering planter called the Shell, so you only have to water it every 2 to 3 weeks. My existing air purifiers at home make up for a fair amount of my electricity bill, but with NeoPX, I could get clean air with just some sun and water, and it looks great in my home. When you purchase NeoPX, you'll receive 6 Power Drop pouches, and to celebrate the launch, NeoPlants is offering a 7th pouch free of charge. That's 1 extra month of pure air. So go to neoplants.com/Meidas and the code will be applied automatically at checkout. Shipping available within the US and soon to many more countries. That's neoplants.com/Meidas.
Here's the Biden campaign's principal deputy campaign manager. Now President Biden's going on the offense. His team's going on the offense and saying, look, now we get to hear about issues because the format of the debate will focus people on the issues. Supreme Court, women's reproductive rights, gay marriage. We'll focus on wages. We'll focus on support for our allies. We'll focus on democracy. We'll focus on veterans. We'll focus on Social Security. We'll focus on healthcare. We'll focus on the fact that Donald Trump's own former vice president doesn't support him. Here, play this clip.
President Biden is going to do what President Biden does. He's going to lead.
and he's going to show Americans what leadership looks like. And he will do that in aid partly because Donald Trump will be on the stage. And when his mic is unmuted and he's able to talk and represent his values, American voters will see just how extreme he is. So we're going to stand firm and continue to do what we have been doing this entire time, which is making sure that we tell Americans what our vision for them is. And when Donald Trump speaks and he lies, President Biden is going to be prepared to call that out and correct the record and also talk about the actual facts of what Donald Trump did when he was president of the United States and what Donald Trump is pledging to do if he gets anywhere close to the Oval Office again.
And just to remind you what a coward Donald Trump is, and that he's, again, I say not going to debate. All the data points tell me that Trump says he's not going to debate. Here's former Arkansas Governor Asa Hutchinson, who, by the way, has come on our show before. Here's what he has to say. Play this clip.
Yeah, and Governor, I just wonder what your reaction is to the fact that, I mean, Donald Trump avoided debates during the primary process, wouldn't debate you and the other candidates, and now it seems he'll do this. So what's your response to that?
Well, he missed the opportunity and the tradition of responsibility to debate rival candidates, and he refused to do it at the time.
Oh, and by the way, here's what they said on Morning Joe about this. Play this clip.
Breaking news here on Morning Joe. President Biden laying out his terms for participating in the presidential debates this fall.
And the breaking news is they're not going to go the commission route. Donald Trump has already said in the past he's not going to go the commission route. Trump has said he'd debate Biden anytime, any place. It looks like Joe Biden has taken him up on that. Let's see what the president's saying. Donald Trump lost 2 debates to me in 2020. And since then, he hadn't shown up for debate. Now he's acting like he wants to debate me again. Well, make my day, pal. I'll even do it twice. So let's pick the dates, Donald. I hear you're free on Wednesdays.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
Wow, that's been subtle about that round.
Yeah. That was straight down the middle.
For anyone who doesn't know, that's when the court is in recess.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Love this one, by the way. A rapper by the name of Plies posted this video and saying, "This is the Joe Biden that I've been waiting for." Here, play this clip.
Hey, I'm in a good mood now. Joe, I don't know what happened between last night and this morning, but whatever happened, I'm all for it. What I asked you to do yesterday and what you did this morning, that's all you got to do. That's it, right here. What you did this morning, that's all you got to do.
Donald Trump lost 2 debates to me in 2020. Since then, he hadn't shown up for debate. Now he's acting like he wants to debate me again. Well, make my day, pal. I'll even do it twice. So let's pick the dates, Donald. I hear you're free on Wednesdays.
Joe, this all you got to do. This all I asked you to do.
Should be noted as well that President Biden has retaken the lead in the Hill Decision Desk headquarter national polling average, which is big. There was other good economic news today. Grocery prices are down in the inflation report. Let's just take a look at Carl Quintanilla posted some of the recent headlines just over the past 24 hours, and they're all very, very positive stuff. Inflation eases as core index hits lowest level since 2021. Food price growth has gone flat and the prices of many other goods are falling. America is in the midst of an extraordinary startup boom. The S&P NASDAQ rise to all-time highs after a light consumer inflation report. All very, very good things right there. And that's where we're at right now. So we will keep you posted as we learn more. But Donald Trump now trying to basically say, oh, well, that's why he's saying he's accepted the Fox debate. Well, President Biden hasn't. That's not the deal. And then Donald Trump's going to say, oh, because you didn't do the October 2nd, I can't do the others. Oh, well, look at me whine. I'm not able to do it. You know he's going to back out. Oh, the deep state judge did this and that and the gag order. He makes excuses about everything. He started right away with the excuse. That's really where we're at. I'll keep you posted as we learn more. Hit subscribe. We are on our way to 3 million subscribers here at the MeidasTouch Network. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.
Love this video? Make sure you stay up to date on the latest breaking news and all things Meidas by signing up to the MeidasTouch newsletter at MeidasTouch.com/newsletter.